Mr. Santosh Meena, who's the head of research at Swastika Investmart. Hi Santosh, a very good morning. Appreciate you joining us here on First Sec.
Hi, very good morning everyone.
Yeah. So Santosh, now Nifty is up around 450-500 points off its recent lows. The global cues all in all are looking positive. So from a technical standpoint, are we out of the woods yet?
Yes, if we see the chart of the Nifty, then there was a smart pullback from 200 exponential moving average. But now we are in a congestion zone of 19,350, which is a 50% retracement of fall from 19,850 to 18,800. Then we have a important resistance at 20-day moving average around 19,440. So there are multiple hurdles around 19,330, 440, then 550. But yes, view is bullish. The conviction of bulls will come back above 19,550. So on the downside, 19,220 will be an immediate support. Till then, the view will remain bullish. But you can see market is giving a gap up opening for last 3 days. But after a gap up opening, market remains lackluster or sideways. So for bulls to come back aggressively, Nifty has to cross 19,550 level. So view is bullish, but market may remain sideways till Nifty crosses 19,550 level.
All right, Santosh. I want to touch on the banking index as well. The Nifty Bank pack has been the weakest of the, of the two indices. Actually, the weakest of all indices on, NSE. It's up, although about 1,400-1,500 points of its recent low. In fact, it opened at 43,600 levels, which I think is the 20-day moving average for the Nifty banking pack. What's driving it higher, and do you expect the Nifty Bank to take markets to perhaps another peak in the next couple of months?
Yes, completely agree. The level you have mentioned, the 43,600, which is a 20-day moving average as well as previous support level. So now it is a critical. But I believe if Bank Nifty managed to cross this level decisively, then it may take leadership from here, because technically it is oversold and aggressive short positions are there by FIS. So if any short covering will come, Bank Nifty will lead, and fundamentally as well, that if we Bank Nifty is among the cheapest to pick in the Indian market and the banking index. And apart from that, if you look at the results, the earning is strong, and as holding in Indian market at multi-year low, and which is in financial stocks. So if they will come back in the market, FIs will come back, then Bank Nifty may lead from here. And I believe today we may see some buying figures from the FI. Generally, we see the trend after any important event, they create some long position in F&O market. Then from the next day onwards, they start buying in cash market. So let's see, today's FI's data will be interesting.
All right, Santosh. Also want to get your view on the Nifty Small Cap 100 Index. It has been, we were talking just about the Bank Nifty being the weakest. Nifty Small Cap has been the strongest. I think it's, just a touching distance away from its all-time high levels, 50-60 points odd shy. And even in the recent, decline that we saw, it was quite resilient. Unlike, in the past where we see correction taking place in the broader markets first and then the large caps. What's your view there? Is there some more party for the bulls left here?
Yes, Nifty Small Cap Index is the strongest counter in the world. Like Indian cricket team is at the top in the market, and there is no signs of weakness in the market. So I believe the next leg of bull run is again starting, because it is breaking out the important resistance level of 13,100. Previous peak was around 13,100 level. So if it manages to sustain about that level, then we can see further rally in small cap counters. Yes, we know that there are some froth in some counters, but yes, many companies are posting good earnings. So I think individual counters will outperform. You will get many good ideas from a small cap space.
Yeah. Also, we had a lot of earnings this week. What was bigger than SBI? I'll get to you on the stock, but Amit over here has the numbers ready for us. Amit.
Yeah, Suyash, SBI posted their results over the weekend, and their net profits were up marginally 8%. They stood at 14,330 crores, up from 13,264.5 crores the same quarter last year. Net interest income rose 12.3%, quite a bit of rise, to 39,500 crores, up from 35,174 crores the same quarter last year. Net interest margins were down 12 basis points and they stood at 3.43%. Gross non-performing assets, there was an improvement. They stood at 2.55%, an improvement of 97 basis points from 3.52% a year ago. There was a big change in their provisions for the Q2 FY24, which stood at 115.3 crores versus 3,039 crores the same quarter last year, and sequentially also the last quarter they stood at 2,501 crores. So a big reduction in provisions. Let's look at quickly. I'll just go through their balance sheet, what their balance sheet looks like. Credit growth stood at 12.39% year on year. Domestic advances growing 13.21% year on year. Foreign offices advances grew 8.11%. Domestic advances growth was driven basically by SME advances, which rose 22.75% year on year, followed by retail personal advances, which grew 15.68% year on year. Foreign offices advances crossed the 5 lakh crore mark.
Wow.
So pretty good. Lastly, the agri and corporate loans registered YOY growth of 14.76% and 6.62%. So agri loans grew 14.76, corporate loans grew 6.62%. Current and saving accounts ratio, CASA, stood at 41.88% as of 30th September 2023. So pretty good results, but for a little reduction in NIMs. Pretty good results as far as SBI is concerned.
All right, Santosh, I mean, good set of numbers, healthy loan growth there, asset quality best in 8 years. I mean, has met the street expectations, if not ahead. But the stock this morning, it opened in the green, has slipped by about 0.5% or so. And it has been a clear underperformer in the PSU banking space. I think in the last 1 month, it's down about 3%. In the last, in 2023 full year, it's down about 6% or so, whereas we have seen, other smaller banks, especially in the PSU space, turn into multi-baggers in some cases. What's the story there? What's the overhang on SBI stock?
Yes, if you look at the chart of the SBI, then there was a breakdown on around 5th of October, kind of head and shoulder formation, but the pattern has been failed, and we saw a strong reversal from 540 level. But the problem is that 580, 570 is a critical resistance zone. If you look at the 580 and 585 zone, it is a cluster of 50-day and 100-day moving average. But I believe it will cross this level. Once it will cross this 583 resistance level, today's high, then we can expect a short covering rally towards 600 level. We are seeing just a kind of profit booking, but I believe in second half today or in coming days, it may catch up momentum from here.
All
on the
right,
downside,
so, yeah.
Yes, on the downside, 570 level will act as a strong support level. So traders who are holding long position in SBI should keep his stop loss of 570 and hold position. Once it will cross 585 level, we will see a level of 600, 620 in coming days.
All right.
Yeah. So good results. We may see an up on SBI later in the day. Could you give us the top 5 picks for the day today? Yours.
Yes, so not for the day. I would suggest hold for a few days, like 1 week. You will get a good return. First is Mankind Pharma. Today it is under pressure because lock-in period is coming to end. Anchor investors lock-in period. That's why today it is under pressure. But I believe it may outperform here. There's a physical pennant formation or symmetrical trigger formation breakout of this counter. So I'm expecting 1900 levels in coming days. So buy at current level, keep a stop loss of 1700. Second counter is NBCC. It is another strongest counter after breaking out of double bottom or double bottom formation. It shows a pullback that took a support at 20-day moving average. Now it is again showing strength. So I believe it may outperform from here. Keep a stop loss of 63 and the target is 77. Another one is AI Engineering, one of the strongest counter. It is an indirect play for cement space, and there is a classical breakout of bullish pennant formation, and so it may continue its upward movement. Today it has results also, so I'm expecting level of 4,000 coming days, and the stop loss is 3,600. My last pick is LNTFL. it is showing a strong momentum actually. You can see a classical cup and handle formation on the upside, which may continue, and it may continue its bullish momentum. And I believe we can see 550 level in near term in next 1 to 2 days, and where stop loss would be 136.
All right, Santosh. Thank you for joining us on First Take this morning. Hope to see you soon.
Santosh.
Yeah, thank you everyone.